All right, here we are. We're going to talk today about stop motion video, and we showed on the website. We gave you a link to download if you're going to download an app, and this one's for free. It's called Stop Motion Studio. Sorry. And so when I open it, you can see what your screen looks like. The Big Fish one is something that comes with the app, just as an example, and these other ones are just kind of practicing with it ourselves. So the first step is to hit New Movie, and then this comes up, and you can see some of the different features that we'll talk about in a minute, but the main one to think about is this little camera icon, and you can see that right now we're looking at one of one images. So you hit the camera icon and it comes to a place where you have, again, some more options. For our purposes, we're going to use this little purple dinosaur. He's going to start over on one side, and our little green dinosaur, he's going to come over here on the other side, and we're going to start with taking one image, okay? And now what you can see, there's no way to tell where he was when you start to move him, right? This little slider gives you onion skin, it's called, and so basically you start to see double, and it gives a little bit of a ghost image as to where it was in the last frame or the last image. And so we're going to move small bits at a time, small increments, and what we heard from a different video was that you want to take your time. And for this one, we just like you to play around and see what the effects are if you move smaller increments versus larger increments. So I've gone down here in this corner, bottom right corner, you can see that I've on 6 of 6 pictures, and I'm moving each one every time a little bit, and I'm making sure my hands are out of the scene, and the lighting stays the same. So you want to be able to have enough time where you can do this all in one sitting. If I got busy and I had to go run an errand or pick up the kids or something like that, I wouldn't be able to recreate this environment easily if I'm using natural light. Okay, so I'm on 11 images so far. Now what I'm going to do is jump ahead. So I've been moving them just a little bit at a time. I'm going to move them maybe half the width or half the length. And again, you can kind of see that ghost image. And this is so that we can get an idea about what the different effects are from moving smaller bits versus larger bits. Dinosaur chicken. Okay, so I'm on 18 images now. We're gonna just make them miss each other. No collisions today. And again, I'm making the distance that I'm moving, right, the incremental movement from smaller to larger. And this is just our play video to get an idea. So use any objects that you have around. It could be a pen or a pencil. It could be any found object. Again, we're moving just a little bit at a time. I don't know if I took that one. I'm on 25 frames now. Oh. I've almost had them run across the entire scene. And again, each time I'm making sure that my hands are clear. Also, we can pause. I'm on 33 images now. I'm not quite done. This guy's not yet all the way out of the frame. I can hit play and get a little bit of an idea about where we're going with this. And it'll just loop the playback. So I'm going to hit pause. There's some free advice that comes up, so I can dismiss that, and I can go back to taking my pictures. And the onion skin reset itself back up, so slider was on 0. We'll just finish up these guys. And I think you get the idea. So there's 40 different images. Now I'm going to hit this back arrow up here. You can see now I'm on frame 40 of 40, so there's, again, sliders. You can have some control over things to add there and play around with the different settings. This is where you can add the little microphone. You can add some sound. I'm going to go back, the back arrow, to my movie number 5. Whoa, nope. My movie number 7. I'm going to select that, so the top right, hit select, my movie 7, and if I hit the share icon, I can export that movie. Here's the nice thing, I can save it right to where I am, I can save it out to YouTube, I can save it to my drive, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save it to my drive, and that way I've got it saved someplace. I can rename it here. I'm going to call it Dino Chicken. And notice the file type is an MP4. And save. All right. So we'll check in some more. We'll go over this again, and we'll show you, post on the video, the result of what you just saw us making. Thanks for watching.